Yeah, yeah. Pour a drink in the glass, light your stick, get serious. When King Haters speak, every take be fearless. David O, give it all facts. Y'all should tap in. No time, grudge racing, we bout that action. Opinions be loud, everybody got a stand. If you nice in them lanes, we gon' know in advance. From the track to the streets, we check every situation. You are now tuned in to Cognac and Conversation.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the next episode of Cognac and Conversation. I'm your host, David O.
I'm King Hater.
This episode, y'all, is going to be informative and it's going to be funny. But before we get into that, we got a major announcement that we want to make. This is going to shock a lot of people. So, Mr. Bruce can't wait for us to unleash this information.
I should say it my way, but nah, I ain't gonna do that to him. But go ahead, say it your way, Dave.
But before we get into that, we're gonna do with the race recap. The past few weeks wasn't a whole lot of racing being done on the grudge side, but we had some PDRA?
On the class side,
PDRA racing. So I guess to start off, the first thing is Travis Harvey and Von Miles win again.
Yes,
again. At PDRA. So
they looking for a trifecta now.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row, right?
Yeah, 2 in a row.
Good. Yeah.
IHRA, PDRA. Hopefully they can get a trifecta. Mm-hmm. We gonna recognize it,
right?
And like I was telling Dave, me and Vaughn was on the starting line talking, and he said, "Man, Styles, I just want to be at the top." You know what I mean? And I was like, "Man, we with you."
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. And he said, and what he really said was too, he said, "Man, I want to do it for Travis."
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? He said, "Man, I want to put him at the top."
Yeah.
You know, right now he at the top. Like we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about our Cognac and Conversations, Mount Rushmore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like I was saying, as a driver, I would put Travis Harvey as a class racer / grudge. As an owner, Von Miles.
Of course.
You know, in the grudge game, Tony Bynes. Mm-hmm. And then as a super tuner, Ryan McCain.
Oh, no doubt.
That's my Kanye Conversation Mount Rushmore. Not all of y'all gonna agree with it, but you can't contest it.
Oh, hell no.
You know what I mean?
Not at all.
And what Ryan came in and did with LJ,
right.
Woods and them, got those guys, they knocked off was Tommy Franklin and his
Amber.
daughter.
Yeah.
You know, he gave them, as Shanita Dean would say, he gave them a spanking.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, Ryan, he really got Dane and that program going in the right direction. And I've always said Ryan is a tuner that doesn't get the recognition that he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had already heard about him, but then when he came on working with me, I actually saw his work ethic.
Yeah, his passion.
And I saw his passion. And I mean, this guy knows everything about a car from start to finish. Mm-hmm. And what he's done, to my program is second to none. I mean, and he is a class act.
Yeah.
That guy is a class act. Him, his dad, Lester. Shout out to his dad, Lester, his mom, and DJ.
Right.
I mean, DJ, he's the monster too. So, I mean, anyone who's fortunate enough to have those guys on their team, you got a hell of a team.
I watched them at PDRA and in the Woods camp, and the way Ryan conducted himself, he was like a professor over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I can see what LJ and Dane and them was learning new things because they pretty much got to a wall.
Right.
I hear that a lot with certain teams and races get to a wall that they can't get over, so they got to bring in some help to help them get over that wall. You know what I mean? And then they put their heads together. You know what I mean? And they worked. That's a good team over there now. They looked good. I was over there Thursday and Friday, and they looked good. And look, every pass during eliminations from the last quarter got faster and faster. Every pass. Even Mauer. Now I think they hit their career high. Mauer now with 2. And look, they was doing it with a bad transmission.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I mean?
Ryan mean
missing
with it,
second gear.
Ryan mean with it, man. I mean, he is mean.
So
I mean,
props out to LJ and
LJ Wood.
And my man,
And
come
Dane.
on, Rex. You know, Dane's real name is Rex.
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Dane was doing his job on the tree the first 2 rounds.
Right.
But then, you know.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I mean, he was getting whole shot wins.
But on that last one, I think he was just thinking that he had to do more than what he normally do and went red. Because I can't remember the last time I seen Dane go red.
Really?
You know, I don't remember him going red in competition. You know, so but they had a good outing. As far as they went, they knocked off the two probably they was over ahead of them in points.
Okay.
You know, but anytime you beat the Franklins,
Oh, hell yeah.
you know, that's like beating Jim Halsey,
You ain't lying.
Scribe, and all
Right,
that. That's a
right.
win. That's like when
That's a
I
win in
say,
itself.
even when I lose, I win.
Right,
you know,
right.
I ain't got to win it all, but I'm going to knock them 2 off.
Right.
And you know, they pretty much use the same combination. 'Cause They got the same cars, you know, stuff like that. And for him to knock the daughter off and then knock off the daddy.
Right.
You know what I mean? That was some good. So props out to you, LJ, Wood, the Wood racing team, Dane, Rex, and everybody, Ryan McCain and all them over there.
Yeah. So any of you guys who has a chance to go check out a PDRA race, I mean, you got to go. I mean, you see some.
The best
some
time
good
to
racing.
go is during qualifying
Mm-hmm.
because now you get to see all the cars.
Right.
And they trying to hit home runs.
Right.
And once they get in, then they'll kind of race the other guy.
Right.
But I always like to go on Thursdays and Fridays to watch all the guys trying to qualify, and you see them working and trying new things. So I learn a lot.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah, so that's pretty much the racing on the pro side. On the grudge no time side, it's been kind of a little weak the past week or so because of weather.
Yeah, because of weather, and then
Oh,
what?
Top Notch. Remember, he reached out to you and said that he wasn't recognized for
Oh yeah. Top Notch called us. Said, Styles, man, why y'all don't talk about the A League? That's fast over there. You know, fast small block stuff like that. Cause we only talk about the people that we sponsor. But our cars that we sponsor, their job is to sell our product, which is cognac and conversation. So whenever y'all go out and y'all race, whether you win or lose, you talk about the brand, which is cognac conversation, and then let everybody know what it is that you're actually doing. You there, you went this round, you know, just talk about yourself to make yourself known. And that's all we ask. If you win, that's a plus. But just you getting our brand out there and you getting your own brand out there.
Right. Right.
You know?
So in the grudge arena the past few weeks, the only thing that's really been worth talking about is the breakup between Willie Dog and Trigger Man in there.
But I don't think they wasn't actually together, but
And Dog said he was hurt.
what, about the loss?
Yeah, but the breakup. We ain't talk about the loss yet. When I guess Trigger Man went back over with Tony Bynes and them.
Also, I seen the picture, so
Yeah.
they go back over?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess y'all, they done
Dog
did
said
it
he was
all.
hurt.
They done did it all on their own.
Right.
Went out and broke up the group.
Right.
You know, and then they got back
Now
together.
the band back together.
Yeah, I seen the picture. That's a good thing, though.
Yeah.
That's a good
I think it's good
thing,
for racing, yeah.
right? Because they went out on their own. They was together. They went out on their own,
Mm-hmm.
and now to come back, they can take over a whole lot.
Yeah.
You know, they
Yeah.
can take over. But Dog was never with them back in the day.
Oh, okay. I didn't
You know,
know
he
that.
wasn't with them. It was just Cowboy, Jamie, and Tony.
Tony,
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know, guess what? Some of y'all don't know this, and correct me if I'm wrong. Tony Bynes, the first time he went to Piedmont, he raced Travis
Okay.
and beat Travis,
Mm.
and they ran off the trailer.
Okay.
That's when Travis was driving Lance's car called Troublemaker.
Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, that
okay.
video. If I stand correct, that was the first time them two actually meeting and racing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I have them two on my Mount Rushmore too.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Okay.
And yeah, that's we need to recognize those guys that I said because they out here doing things. You know what I mean? And not because they just brothers, but it's nice to know that we got brothers out there at the top of the field.
Right.
It's not that many.
Right. I agree with that.
And for Travis to do what they call it, quadruple zeros, that ain't gonna never be beat. You know, you can't beat that. And he real quiet, so he don't get that much. He don't do him and Vaughn quiet.
Right.
Well, Ryan quiet too until Ryan get
You'll
on the
piss him
dog.
off.
You piss him off.
That joke, he can get to be a firecracker when he had
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
So since we all on that, go.
No, hold on. Then let's talk about the race.
Okay.
Dog actually ran
Trigger Man
last night.
Right.
Where were they at? The household?
I think they pretty much.
Yeah.
Even Darlington in the house hook. I don't remember.
Yeah. And Dog got his ass beat.
That was House of Hook. It was House of Hook. Yeah, it was House of Hook.
And Dog got his ass beat.
Yeah.
And they've been on his ass ever since he lost too. But you gotta give Dog his props. He was out there. He was in the paint.
He racing.
And he was racing, and he lost. But
but the thing is, why they not racing like that no more? You think?
I don't know, man. It's well now it's hot as shit. You know
Well,
I can see
we
that.
all know we've been doing this for a long time.
Right.
We know when it get into July, it's gonna be hot as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. Late June, pretty much all of July, it's gonna be hot as hell.
Yeah.
Up here in the DMV because it was like 107 today when I left work. So we know that, but we can race when the sun go down.
Right.
You know, small tires don't like that heat. Big tires, we don't care nothing about that heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, heat is heat.
Yeah. Heat is heat.
So that's pretty much that. Other than that, you know, the grudge scene been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
And things like that. So up and coming races. This weekend we have the
CBA boys. It ain't.
It's
the
called the backline.
line.
Called the backline. What the backline, bro? Backline.
I don't know. All I know is CBA.
Race. That's this Saturday, 4th of July at Custom Tees Motorsport Park.
Mm-hmm.
And
ain't none of them called me out. My car been sitting since we was up at Capitol, May the 18th, 16th. My car sitting in the truck. Matter of fact, yesterday, somebody I was reading on Facebook. They was like, you know it's hot out there, so get them bottles. I forgot I had all my nitrous bottles, 6 of them, in that trailer. Boy, I went in that trailer. I still had one in the car. I was like, I was looking at Facebook. I said, let me get my ass up and get these bottles out of here. When I went to touch them bottles, man, them bottles was just as hot as it was. I was like, man, let me get these.
On the time bomb and they don't even know it.
I was like, you know what? Let me get them out of there. So I got them bottles out of there. And, yeah, that's crazy. So if you still got them bottles in them cars, get them out. Got them in them trailers, get them out of them trailers. You know.
No doubt. No doubt. So we got that race this weekend. We have the We Outside, Timmy Roughhouse, his race next weekend. Was it the 10th?
Yeah, that's next weekend.
Yeah, that's the 9th and 10th.
I see there was a little controversy. Timmy had to put a post out, a live or something, talking about somebody said, I didn't read it, I didn't catch up with it, but saying that Lance got a race that day too. And I'm
I
like,
seen that.
look, guys, in the big super malls, they got what we call food courts. McDonald's, Popeyes, Wendy's, all of them in the food court. They not worried about, Popeyes not worried about McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken in there. It's enough people out here to go to all these events.
Yeah.
All the time. So if you take care of your neighborhood, you'll be fine. Like the corner store. We talk about the corner store. The corner store is for the neighborhood.
Right. Now where's Lance's race at?
I don't know. Well, we know it ain't at Piedmont because Piedmont ain't open. So it got to be, I think it's Darlington.
Darlington?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it's either Darlington or Rockingham.
Okay.
It's one of the two.
Yeah,
You know, and that's what, man, that's at least a 5 hour or better if you're talking about from Outer Banks to Rockingham. It got to be at least 5 hours away. You know, so I wouldn't worry about that. There's people that go to Rockingham that don't go to Outer Banks.
Right.
You know, they catch an Uber to the racetrack. They ain't catching an Uber all the way to Outer Banks.
Okay, you got that shit right.
Yeah.
So I guess on the next episode we'll have some
Feedback.
some race recap from the Backline Boys race that's coming up.
I don't know why you try to be so
weekend.
politically
Nah,
correct.
the whole thing,
Like,
the guys
you
have a
know,
race coming up.
it is not going to be
it's
like
the Backline
that.
guys, I know them. Some of them is my boys. Some of them don't like me, but yeah, so they're having a race. Custom tees, 4th of July. So if you're,
It's gonna be hot as a motherfucker.
it's gonna be hot as fish grease out there.
Well, just morning.
Yeah.
Today is gonna be hot.
And then the We Outside Timmy Roughhouse race, we have the Little Johnson Misfits. They're going to be there. Mike Walker and Jarrell Apollo's class. The was it Door Slam? The Extreme Door Slam.
Yeah, what your kind supposed to be there? He put a post up too. What's his name that owned the Patriots car?
David Brinkley.
Yeah, David Brinkley.
Yeah, I heard he's going to be there.
Yeah, he put a post up said he was going to be there after coming off of a 357. Woo, good Lord have mercy.
Shout out to Robert Hayes.
On big ties.
Wow.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to get it worked out.
You ain't think that.
Shit.
I ain't think he was gonna go no 50s.
You done lost your fucking mind. You better do the research.
50s is the new 60s now.
Man, Robert Hayes is the man.
That he is. Hey, his name getting way big now.
Yeah, he is the man.
He built that car in what 8 months, 9 months.
I don't know how long.
Remember we went to go pick up your car.
Yeah.
And we seen them
He was
looking
building
at it, but we didn't know who they
It
was.
Yeah.
And so we seen it when it was a skeleton.
Right.
And came out, man, Robert Hayes the man.
Yeah, man. With the knowledge that man displays when he builds these cars, he was telling me so much shit about the car. I'm looking like, I don't.
And Scriber, he just built a new car for Scriber, and Scriber won the PDRA race.
Did he?
Yeah, he won it last week.
Wow.
Yeah, yep.
Wow.
First time, wasn't the first time out. They ran a couple of races, but this their new car. He built it for this year, and they finally won a race with it. The second race, I think it's the second time out.
Wow.
They won PDRA race. Scriber now, man. You know,
So
and
you want to get a car built? Robert Hayes is the man.
you know what? Is this deja vu or something? Didn't you say that before?
I'll say it again. I mean, he shit.
Man, that shit sound like we said this before.
Nah, I mean he did miracles to my car, so
Yeah, it did.
yeah. So I have nothing but the
Yeah,
utmost
because
respect.
after it came from his shop, you beat up on Jeff, right?
Didn't I?
And Jeff's still looking for another headache.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah.
So tentatively, we supposed to be down at No Guts, No Glory.
Yeah, we talked about that. We tried to get it done here, but it's hard, and so it might happen at No Guts, No Glory, and we wouldn't like to. We don't want to go all the way down there to do something we can do right here in the backyard, but got to do what you got to do. You know,
This year, No Guts, No Glory. Cognac and Conversation will be
we'll
on
be in the
premises.
house. We'll be in the house. So
we'll be filming down there live. So I'm looking forward to that.
yeah, we got a lot of fans, man. Shout out to Naomi, the front desk supervisor at my job. She be telling me, I like Dave. Dave talk like he got sense. Me and her, we don't get along at work.
Dave,
you know what I
she
mean?
like Dave.
So for whatever. Because with the shit that he be saying and shit, they like shit like that. But nah, shout out to Naomi. She follows it. She like her and a couple other people on the job follows Cognac and Conversation. So
Right.
you know, she says she watches it all the time. So I'm like, that's
Okay,
good.
that's
You
what's
know,
up.
so we're not just touching racers; we're touching everyday people.
Exactly.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean? You know,
You
so
know, that's what's up.
yeah,
That's what's up. So
he won't give me no props when people that say stuff to him.
I'm gonna give you. I give you your props when it's time to give you your props. I ain't gonna just lie to you, black ass.
Yeah.
You want me lied to you? I lied to you, but shit. I mean, so yeah. So we got some racing going on this weekend.
We said all that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Johnny Lavelle and them. He's down in Mississippi.
Yeah, he's in Mississippi.
I think Dog's down there as well.
Yeah, dog down there. I was getting ready to say something, but it almost slipped out. But go ahead and get to that. Get that over with.
You want to get that over with?
Yeah, go ahead and get that over.
I think we need.
What did you buy?
Huh?
Nah. Don't tell everybody what you bought. But
well, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, Cognac and Conversation, we sponsor races in the No Time Grudge community. When we first started it, people were sending their cars, and we just pretty much chose people who we felt would best represent the brand.
Correct.
Okay. So some people felt that they were overlooked because they, submitted their cars and they were overlooked. So Cognac and Conversation has a new sponsored car.
Mm-hmm. And person.
And personality.
It's really the person.
Mm-hmm.
It's really the person.
It's really the person.
Because the car don't make our brand.
Mm-hmm.
It's the person and their personality.
Exactly.
That makes the brand and what they can do for the brand.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Which we needed done because in the No Time world, it's not being talked about like that.
Correct.
Like it is in the time world.
Correct.
They always doing interviews. They speak out their sponsors, stuff like that. Kids want their autographs.
Mm-hmm.
But we got that in the No Time world too. We have kids,
of course,
come up to us, stuff like that. But the newcomers don't know who's actually own the cars, who drive the cars, who tune the cars. So when we came up with this sponsoring, it is like we need somebody that's outspoken.
Correct. And I've been talking to this gentleman for a while, off and on.
Wait a minute. Not just talking to him, but you had some beef. Don't be leaving that out. Bring the story out.
Okay, me and this man had an issue some years back, which we now have resolved. And now that we have it resolved, we talk, frequently now about certain things that's going on in the in the grudge community. You know what I mean?
Right.
And this is a well-known guy. I think he's going to represent Cognac and Conversation to the fullest. Mm-hmm. It's going to hurt a lot of you motherfuckers' feelings. However, the new sponsored car and driver for Cognac and Conversation is... Can I get a drum roll, nigga?
Hell no. It's against my better judgment. But
the new person that's on Team Cognac is Willie Dog Watson.
Oh my God, Lord have
Come
mercy.
on, man, give them
a But you know what? I'm gonna be a team player. Come on,
man.
I mean, it's about business. It's about welcome aboard, Willie Dog. I still don't like you, but we cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You part of the team now. I know they're gonna tell you a new asshole because you was against us, but you came to your senses. We taking over. We taking over. But he fits the criteria that we looking for, and he gonna do an amazing job. I can't wait to hear when Larry McKenzie, because we calling Larry first and let Larry get the breaking news on the story, because this won't be out before Larry McKenzie get the news, and he gonna put it out Monday.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Now, you know what? We bringing all pretty much, not say our enemies, but our rivalries together.
No, I mean, I think it's good that we're all working together. I mean, and we'll talk on no more on that as we get into the Etta James recap, that controversial recap. Yeah. But I mean, I think it's just going to be good. It's going to be more positive for the game. You know what I mean? Well, I'll talk about that a little later. But the guys that, what I realized, a lot of the guys that people thought, what I thought that I had beef with, it really wasn't beef.
Nah, it's
you know
just
what I mean? It was always a third party that came in between that got shit
misunderstanding.
Got shit fucked up.
Word play been changed, and the haters say what they want, and they don't even know what's going on.
Right.
You know, so but leave it to Kanye conversation. We
we're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. I mean, welcome, dog. You know what I mean? Dog. When him and I talked, he got some good ideas.
Right.
And
he can help us out a lot, though.
Yes, he can.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
he
mean,
can.
just me thinking about it now, you know. I mean, I know what he's capable of.
Oh, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? I know what he's capable of.
No doubt.
And he will talk about it. And
Right.
he's always on the internet, you know.
Exactly.
They always go to the Godfather.
Exactly. The
You know what I
Godfather.
mean?
So now the Godfather is Team Cognac.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, Willie, dog.
Welcome aboard, Willie, dog. I mean, you're gonna get cussed out a lot, but that's all right. We got your back now.
Yeah. So Tony to mess with you, just come and get us.
Yeah, just come get us, man.
Yeah.
Come get us.
Yeah. So now, since Tony done whooped up on him and they done game back together, tell him to call it Illuminati now.
I did Tony call out Illuminati.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, tell him call out Illuminati.
Yeah, you got backup now, Willie, dog.
That's right.
You got backup.
Goddamn right.
And you showed me a picture. You got the motor back in the car and all that stuff
motor
now.
back in the car, front clip down, getting painted. I'm ready to get down now. We're gonna be doing some testing this month in the month of July, or when it cool off a little bit. Or
Well,
at
that's
night.
late at night.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be late at night anyway. So yeah, once we get a couple test days on it, hey, we ready. So anybody who want Illuminati, call out Illuminati. Say I don't race and all that good shit.
Mayweather only fight like once a year.
Call me, call Ryan McCain, call DJ McCain, or call Brandon Journey. Those guys, you want part of Illuminati, they can lock the car in. So whoever want it, that's who you guys need to talk to. All right?
All right, now let's get to let's get to the Etta James shit.
Okay. On the last episode of Cognac and Conversation,
Yes.
we had the Etta James controversy, where Mr. Jermaine Thomas stated that an individual had his car for over a year.
He hired the lawyer but didn't tell the lawyer everything. That's pretty much how it went down.
Right. There's two sides to the story.
No, three.
Three sides to the story. His side, the other gentleman's side,
And
and the truth. We pretty much aired Jermaine's side of the story.
Because we felt so. He contacted us.
Correct.
We didn't contact him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and before he contacted us, he had already sold his story to TMZ, CNN, NBC, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
We knew nothing about it.
Right.
But none of them got it done.
Mm-hmm.
Within 24 hours,
24 hours.
we got the ball rolling
Exactly.
to bring the parties together
Exactly.
and get it resolved.
Exactly. So the issue is resolved now with Jermaine and the other gentleman.
You can say his
no,
name.
I got to give him the whole
Okay.
backstory
All
first. So when we did the
Episode.
the segment on the Etta James controversy, we didn't call anyone's name
Right.
because we knew we only had one side of the story.
Correct.
And we said we was only going to use one name, and that was Jermaine, because Jermaine was the one that gave us the information.
Right.
Okay. Once we put out the teaser on Facebook,
Right.
my phone was blowing up. Everybody wanted to know who was the guy that had Jermaine's car, right?
Yeah.
So I said, y'all want to know? Ask Jermaine. I'm not divulging that information. I'm looking at the 12 o'clock community news.
Because I got that phone call
Okay.
that Monday morning.
Right.
Larry McKenzie said, "Who is it? Give me a name. I need it for the show." I said, "I will not say the name because we was what they call it, client, lawyer,
Attorney-client privilege.
Yeah."
Privilege.
And I said, "We're not saying it." And he pretty much say, "I'm gonna say a name, you just nod." You know, and he took it and he ran with it.
Oh yeah. So when Larry McKenzie gave the name, then that's when the whole grudge world blew up.
Right.
Okay. And the name was Frankie.
Right.
I don't know Frankie's last name, so I don't want to mispronounce it and sound ignorant. So everyone in the racing industry knows it's Frankie G. We're gonna call him Frankie G. I had to fly down to my spot in Miami, which I do on a weekly basis, and I land, and I was coming back home. When I land, I get a call from CT Harris. So CT said, "What's going on, Dave?" I'm like, "What's up, CT? What's happening?" He said, "Man, I got to tell you, Dave, what you said on that interview was kind of fucked up." I'm like, "Man, the fuck you talking about?" "No, you said Zupu." I said, "CT, I never mentioned no names. I never even mentioned your name." He said, "Well, I was the one that took the car down to Frankie's." I said, "CT, I didn't mention your name. If you thought that I was, throwing a dagger at you, I mean, I apologize. That wasn't the case."
Right.
He said, "Dave, you've been misinformed." I said, "Huh?" He said, "It's a lot in that story that you were not told." I'm like, "Well, shit. Well, what was not told?" He said, "There's going to be an emergency Zoom. Dog is going to do a Zoom, and Frankie's going to be on there."
You know what I like? I like when we put stories out there, they got to do emergency Zoom. I like that tell us we get through.
Right, exactly. So, Dog did an emergency Zoom, okay? Mm-hmm. And during the emergency Zoom, Frankie came on to give his side of the story.
Correct.
Okay. So now you wasn't on
No, I wasn't on. I don't listen to it.
I got on it like toward the end when Frankie was on. Mm-hmm. And now this is what I did here. Frankie was adamant that he did not sell Jermaine a bad motor.
Right.
He said that when he sold Jermaine the motor, Jermaine put the motor in a trailer. The trailer had a leak.
No. The trailer had a sunroof.
Well, the trailer had a sunroof, had a hole in the roof or whatever the fuck, and it rained and water got down into the motor.
Right.
Okay. So he said that, now this is allegedly, that he had told Jermaine that he needed to go through it because they said there was so much water in the engine. Jermaine just chanced it anyway, and that's when he took it out there and the motor blew up.
And see what I hate about that, Dave, because I told you when you said that Jermaine said that Frankie sold him a bad motor, I said to myself, what little bit I know about Frankie, but I know about him being out here racing and stuff, he got a big name. I said, Dave, I can't see him selling them that motor being fucked up. Mm-hmm. That's just, that didn't fit his character. I told you that, and I was like, I can't believe that. When I look at Jermaine, I'm like, Jermaine don't know shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm like, Frankie, what reason would Frankie have to tarnish his name to sell some bad shit like that?
Right.
You know what I mean? But we didn't know. But I was like, if you was to put me on the stand and you was to ask me what I believe, I'd have been like, nah, I wouldn't think Frankie would sell nothing bad like that.
Right.
Because he has a name. I mean, he just sold a fucking car that was fast, so, and he sells shit all the time. Right. But the story being brought to us, Jermaine crying and all this stuff, and I was like, so we just, we said we'll help him out. Right. So now we got to watch who we help now. You know what I'm saying? We got to take
Yeah, we got to do a little more vetting because because so when Frankie says that on the show, I was like, oh, okay. So then it also came up that the reason why it took so long, I guess Frankie admitted that I think the machine guy, was a little behind and stuff like that. So that was a delay. But it was, I didn't hear this, but it was also told to me that Frankie said, and a lot of people verified it, that it came up that Jermaine's money was slow.
Right.
Normally, when people say your money's slow, that means like it costs a lot of money to fuck with these motors and cars and stuff like that. So some people have to pay a little bit here, pay a little bit there, until they pay it off. So that was another reason for the delay, was because the money was slow.
And Jermaine, you didn't tell us that part.
Hey, we did not know that.
We didn't know. I would assume.
We didn't know nothing but no water, no motor.
No. I mean, right, yeah, but I would assume by him telling us he a working man, he make his money to, working and stuff like that. I know that it takes, you ain't got that kind of $5,000, $10,000 laying around, stuff like that. So yeah, your money gonna be slow, but you should have told us that, Jermaine. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Before you used us. That's how I look at it. We was used. We was bamboozled. We don't want to start that Kanye conversation. We want people to be able to come to us if they got a problem. We can help them with our platform. We'll do that.
Right.
But don't make us out. We already got people not liking us. Not all, but most don't like us. But we doing some positive things over here.
Right. So after Frankie gave his spiel, Dog, then Jermaine gets on. Dog asked Jermaine, did Frankie say anything on here that wasn't the truth? And Jermaine tried to, he didn't want to answer, didn't answer the question. I guess he started talking about something else. He said, answer the question, Jermaine. Did Frankie get on here and lie and say, did anything he say, was it a lie? Jermaine, I heard it. Jermaine said, nah, everything Frankie said was the truth. I was like, so he just pretty much told everybody that he lied. I did.
No, he put it on us because it made us look like that. It made us look like we was lying on Frankie.
Right, yeah.
And we didn't. One, we never said his name.
Never said his name.
You know, but everybody had an idea. We didn't know that all these other people knew.
Right.
That was going on. But Jermaine, you done fucked up, right? For real, So everybody else, if you need some help, don't do what Jermaine did. Be honest with us, and we'll be honest with you and try to help you resolve whatever with our platform. Right. That's all. It's not trying to throw nobody under the bus or nothing like that. But in this racing game, the family, we want to be able to buy stuff and borrow stuff knowing that we're not getting bamboozled by people that we affiliate with, because we one big family. Even by Frankie being all the way down south, it might be something that we need that he got.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you put a bad name on him, stuff like that, that hurt his character.
Right.
And everybody's character.
Right.
So.
And what we don't want to defame anybody or jeopardize anyone losing any monetary compensation for their livelihood. That's not
what we stand for.
Yeah, that's not what we stand for at all. So you guys had Jermaine's, the last episode, you had Jermaine's episode, his rendition of what happened. Frankie came and did his rebuttal on Dog Show. They were tearing Jermaine's ass up on Dog Show.
He needed his ass.
Yeah,
he needed a spanking.
Right. Like I said, we don't know what happened, but there's the two sides, so you guys can form your own opinion.
But it's been resolved.
It's been resolved. It's been resolved. Jermaine, Frankie packed up Jermaine's shit, and Jermaine came down and got it. So Jermaine is in possession of his car, his trailer, and his 9/16. So he got all that shit back, and he's in possession of his stuff.
Right.
Frankie pretty much gave him everything. Even sent money to him.
Yeah.
Even sent some of his money
cleaned
back.
it.
Yeah.
His hands is washed of it. So there's no bad rep on Frankie about nothing that he did. You know what happens when you only get part of the story.
Right.
Especially the person that's telling the story, not telling it the truth.
Right. So when I was talking to CT about the situation, I was saying, we were talking about me and Frankie. I said, CT, I don't have a problem with Frank. I don't know him.
Right.
I don't go around not liking people I don't know. I don't know this guy. I just know that he would always say things about me on Dog Show, something that was negative, or said something negative about Cognac and Conversation. I said, but I don't personally know him.
Right.
So when all this shit went on, I was talking to Dog, and Dog was like, Dave, man, you and Frankie just need to talk. He said, because, man, Frankie said he ain't got nothing against you. I said, I ain't got shit against him either. So all in the meanwhile, Frankie thinking I don't like him, I'm thinking Frankie don't like me.
Right.
So Wednesday, I get a call. It's from Dog. So Dog said, Dio.
He was working to try to get a part of it.
So Dog said, Dio, hold tight. He said, man, I want you to talk to somebody. Hold on. So somebody said, hello? I'm like, hello, who's this? He says, Frankie. I said, okay, what's up, Frankie, this Dave? So me and Frankie had a conversation. Calm conversation, man-to-man conversation. And
Wait a minute. Did he look you in your eyes?
He ain't talk this shit, man. So Frankie and I had a conversation, and we got our issues resolved. and we found out the root cause of it was always a third party.
Yeah.
It was nothing between him and I,
Right.
directly.
But do you want to elaborate on the other stuff with that from the beginning?
I don't really want to bring his
Okay.
name
leave it
up because
alone.
it'd be like
Okay.
I'm still on this man's
I
name.
know.
So
Okay.
I'm not even.
All
But
right. But it's a good thing you and Frankie
right.
had a one-on-one conversation.
We had a one-on-one, right?
Right, and
There was a lot of misconception. And it was always an individual that was saying things or that was in the middle of it.
yeah,
That kind of like had me and him.
battling.
Yeah, battling.
And a lot
back
of times that comes with grudging. But remember when you first got into the game and you went to Florida, and I said, Dave, I'm gonna introduce you to all these guys that you've been talking to back and forth on the internet, Mike Hill, Tony Wright, and all these guys, and so that you'll know personally who they are.
Right.
And when you met them, y'all was gentlemen.
Yeah, cool.
You know, y'all became friends, which I didn't like. If we racing, we don't want to be friends today. We be friends.
Man, we be
afterwards.
cordial, man.
Yeah. Nah, we ain't even being
Nah, we be
cordial,
cordial, man.
because
We
you
be
gave
cordial.
away $5,000 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that $5,000. Motherfucker, me and Smiley was.
Right.
You know, like, fuck that. That's part of the game. But it gets taken out of proportion.
Right.
A lot of times, and with wordplay and stuff. So
So yeah, man, it was we got a lot of things resolved this week. This past week, me and Frankie resolved our issues.
Jermaine got his stuff back.
Jermaine got his property back.
Take his problem somewhere else.
Yeah, and Willie Dog has came aboard Team Cognac.
Man, that's a big one. You called me, I was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
what now? He go, nigga. I was like, oh, Lord. Guess what? I was like, what? And he tell me, I said, I almost dropped the phone.
Come on, man.
I'm serious.
Because when I called you, I said, nigga, you took your blood pressure medicine yet? Oh, man. So, yeah, man, this has been a pretty eventful week. So we got that. So now that we got a lot of that stuff behind us. So
Yeah, and it's a good thing. I like it. You know, it's wearing on me. You know what I mean? Because I had beef with him,
Who?
with Dog.
Right.
You know, I had beef with Pro Stock Joe, and it was mainly because they was coming to our town.
I
the
did too.
DV. Huh?
I hear too.
Yeah,
You know what? I was sitting back thinking. I said, Dave, maybe it's not them. Maybe it's
I
you.
forgot all about when
I
you
done had
snapped the
beef-
phone.
I said, I done had some problems with a lot of.
We've been putting
motherfuckers.
our hands on people. that ain't right. That ain't
No,
cool.
man. And I was sitting back thinking. I said, damn, I said, am I really an asshole?
Yeah.
Okay, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. I mean, me and Dog had an issue.
Yeah.
Me and Pro Stock Joe had an issue.
Yeah. You had an issue with it. So you like
Me and Frank,
yeah, Frankie.
me and Frankie. Now I did me and Fred.
Yeah. Yeah, because that hey, we ain't
Oh,
gonna talk
man.
about that one. What he did to you.
Me Dotson.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn! I said, I done had it with a lot of.
And they gonna blame he ain't start having a problem till he got around Styles.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
It's your fault because they'll hate you so bad they would throw me in the mix with you.
Well, I'm glad they over there messing with you now because they done laid off of me now.
No, they ain't laid off you. They ain't laid off you. They have not laid off you. So what was the issue, the saga going on with this DP man thing?
On Larry McKenzie show today, they was the guy that owns the Warden car.
Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy, and I don't remember the other guy I was listening to it today on Larry McKenzie show, the 12 o'clock news. That the guy that Jimmy was racing, the step was when they talked about racing, it was like you got to come with one carburetor, one stage of nitrous. In the grudge game, it's like you got to pay attention to the word game. I mean, that's why I became a grudge agent, because I said, and I'm telling you, because people get into this thinking, oh, well, he said, no. When he say something, it's like going to court. If you got a first-degree murder case against you, the judge is not letting you come in there without a lawyer. because the wordplay is gonna fuck you up. You're gonna hang yourself.
Okay.
So I say that with grudging, these guys, they do that. They do the wordplay. So you have to listen to it. If the man say, me and you racing, and I say, okay, Dave, we're gonna lock in for Friday night. Come with one carburetor, one stage of nitrous. You come to the racetrack with 2 carburetors and 2 stages of nitrogen. You think you're going to unhook one carburetor, unhook one stage of nitrogen. That ain't how we say it. Come with that. If I say come in heels, Dave, come in heels. Don't come in, don't come in with no goddamn Air Force Ones on. And that was the thing. You know, and it's the wordplay. And part of the majority of grudge racing is wordplay.
Right.
You know, it's like 10% actually racing, but it's trying to manipulate the other guy to bamboozle him, or like 3-car Marley, find a car.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and they was going on and on about that.
Okay, so, but if a DP man was in place, the DP man would have made that call.
He would have to make the call.
He had to make the call.
Yeah.
And no DP man was in place. They said somebody just rode off without paying?
No, the guy that Jimmy was racing, he said he just told his son just pay him. And we're not gonna argue. But his son said that, well, you know, they didn't understand it that way. But they just said, but the rule was you're supposed to come with 1 carburetor and 1 stage of nitrous. Not, and I understood that. When I listened to that, I said, okay, that makes sense. He said come with 1 carburetor. He didn't say 1 carburetor, 1 stage of nitrous.
Right.
That's the wordplay. But if he say come with, that means when I got in trouble in school real bad, they said you got to bring both of your parents. I knew what that meant. Don't come with just your daddy. Come with your mama and your daddy. You know? So that's pretty much what they were saying. And they must have lost the race.
Right.
And so they wanted to go back and say, well, you didn't come the way we said. Well, don't do that after the fact.
Right.
You know, so.
Right.
But
so in school, when they said come with your mom and your dad, that normally meant ass whooping.
Oh, yeah.
Because when both of them got to come?
Yeah.
I know when both of them
got to take off work. Yeah. I had to do that once in junior high school.
Brutal. Brutal.
Yeah, I ain't getting no whooping, but shit, when my dad used to argue at me, boy, I'd rather had the whooping. I'm telling you, I'd rather had the whooping, you know.
So that pretty much, I guess that's I mean, it's been a pretty dry week.
Yeah, it's been dry and hot. Dry and hot.
Yeah, it's been a pretty dry week. So let's reiterate the upcoming races. Backline boys race, 4th of July.
Yeah.
And the We Outside with Timmy Roughhouse Ruffin down at Outer Banks Speedway. That's the 9th and the 10th. And, of course, Lance is having a race. I don't know.
Is that the 9th and the 10th?
I think it's the same day.
What's the day? The day the 4th? So that'd be 7. No, it's 11. The day the 3rd. The day the 4th.
Well, it's Saturday now because after
midnight.
And I think that's all the races.
That's it. Ain't too much going on.
Okay, so we'll have more race recaps for you when the next
episode.
The next episode, then we'll have another controversy by then, I'm sure. So
we'll
talk on that.
Yeah.
So
keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So here's our next segment. This is the real life discussion, where we try to take a topic that we go through, and we bring out the topic, and we have dialogue on it.
Right, real life stuff that we all go through.
This is real life shit because racing aside, everyone has a life outside of racing, and we go through real life scenarios. So this week, the topic is
Dave came up with this one. He called me.
Oh, this one,
nigga. I'm like, what?
Okay, I'm gonna let you go first.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna give the topic.
Okay.
So the topic for this one is men. Is it okay for your significant other, wife, girlfriend, or whatever, to have access to your cell phone? Now, some people, I've seen relationships where a girl grabbed my man's phone, grabbed his phone, and he grabbed hers. They do. I'm like,
I've never seen that.
Oh, I've seen it. So The question is it okay for your significant other to have your passcode to get in your phone, or just have access to your phone?
But shit, what you need a passcode for if you're gonna let her go on your phone?
That's true. That's true.
When I was married, I've been married twice. My second wife, she used to say, I'd be in the kitchen, she'd be in the bedroom. Bruce, can you get my wallet out my purse? I bring a whole purse to her.
Yeah.
I ain't going because I don't want to.
Now.
I don't want to see shit. I might see something. What's this? I don't want that because I don't want. I would never tell her to go on my wallet and get this. I ain't hide nothing, but it's what we talked about earlier. Is about we need what privacy.
Privacy.
We need privacy. So it's not like. Not all, but most women will be like, well, if you ain't got nothing to hide, it shouldn't be a problem. But what about the privacy?
Right.
You know what I mean? Women go out with women. You know, they have the girls' night out. We ain't tagging along. We have men days out, hanging out. We don't want our wives coming.
Right.
You know, or girlfriends to come and stuff like that. But I like when you said it today, we have to have some type of privacy.
Right. Right.
You know.
So it's safe to say that your woman or your wife wouldn't, if she say, Bruce, give me your phone, would you do it? Would you give it to her?
What? I'm married now?
Yeah, you married now.
Yeah, she can look at it. But I'm gonna be like, why? That's gonna be number one. Why? Because I don't want to look in your phone. So don't look at my phone. What is it gonna do?
So you would let her do it? Nigga, yes, that's the question, man.
I would say why first. Because I don't want her to. Not that I got anything to hide, but I just don't want her to. Because I don't want to be like, well, give me your phone. Because I know I can see a number. Okay, women tend to think that they can have a best friend as a male. Can't happen.
Can't happen.
Can't happen. I don't care. I've been knowing him for 10 years and he gay. I don't care. He's a man.
You're a man.
You know, so we know as men, we hunters. A sniper can lay in the bushes for days and not move. You know what I'm saying? And just to get that one shot.
That one shot off. Yes,
so,
yep,
I've been around women that's been my friends, and I heard their stories with their boyfriends and all that stuff. And 5-6 years down the line, I hit it.
It is.
Yeah. But I mean, they already know.
Right.
They already know. They already know. And I'm 6 years old. I ain't got shit to lose now.
Right.
You know, but I think if people knew that up front,
right.
You know, so like we said, you gotta have some privacy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I made sure when I was married that I kept my wives out of my cars. So I always had a convertible. So I bought them a convertible. Do your wife drive your Rolls?
Yeah, she can drive my Rolls.
No, I didn't. See?
Yeah.
That's what I hate. No.
Yes, she drives it.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm asking. I don't know that. I don't know.
Yes, she drives it.
Okay, but I might have drove some of my cars, but my thing was they wanted, if I had a convertible, well, can I drive you? I said, no, I'm going to go buy you one. So you have your own. So tell me what you want.
Don't want it in your car.
Huh?
Don't want it in your car.
No, don't want it in mine. No, don't want it in my car. And I mean, you take care of home.
Right.
What you say last time? What was it you said? What's the word you used?
Traditional.
I'm traditional.
I'm a traditional.
Okay, so
right.
that's how I felt. You know what I mean? I made sure she had what she wanted, so she had the bottom of my like you got a man cave, right?
Right.
So there you go.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay. Well, my take on that is that I don't think anybody should be in anybody's phone. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Everyone has something in their life that they don't want nobody to know. They don't want nobody to know about. I don't give a shit.
And everything,
you know what I mean?
Everything ain't made to be. You don't need to know everything.
I'm gonna say this.
What?
I think I agree, but I also think that you're gonna get what you came for. So I don't care.
Right.
Like if this is what
You looking for it, you're gonna find it.
I got something to hide in that.
Right.
If this is what you looking for.
Yeah.
I'm at the point in my life where, all right, you gonna get what you came for.
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, when you go looking for shit, you gonna find something.
Yeah.
Right.
And you gonna make stuff out of it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I said, my ex-wife, she was like, bring me, go in my purse and get this. And I'm like, if I can't find it, so I'm digging through stuff and I'm moving stuff, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And then you go back and what's this? Oh, I don't need the aggravation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I mean, so the thing is, everyone has a skeleton or two that they don't want nobody to know about. And two, I think everyone needs some sort of privacy.
Yeah, you do.
If you don't need privacy, there should not be any doors in your house.
Locks and all that
And locks and stuff like that. Okay? Doors are pretty much for privacy, right?
Yeah. Don't want you to see what's on the other side.
Right. If you're going to relinquish your privacy with your phone, you might as well snatch every door off the fucking house. Right or wrong?
True that.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's not the point that you have something to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Okay, case in point. I got a friend of mine that he always sending pics of women with big breasts, right?
Boob.
Yeah, he's a boob guy. So he always sending pictures. I be sitting back. Yeah, in the group, it's a little group thing. Pictures of boobs. I'm like, dog, why do you keep sending all these pictures with boobs? You know what I mean? So let's say my wife was to grab my phone and be like, go on my phone. And she scrolled and she see a picture with a bunch of boobs. Right. So it's going to be an issue with us. Further, she was like, what the fuck is you doing with all this shit in your phone? Even though it's getting sent to me.
Right.
I'm not sending it, you know, something like that. So it causes too much turmoil. Mm-hmm. And if you don't have that much trust, if they don't have that much trust in you and you don't have that much trust in them, well, y'all got to go through each other's phone. Y'all don't need to fucking be together.
So what
There's got to be some form of trust.
Oh, so that's your word on, that's your take on the subject. There has to be some kind of trust.
There has to be some form of trust. Mm-hmm. And I might be a freaky dude that I might like looking at freak shit that she ain't into. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's the case, you know what I mean? But everybody has a skeleton that they just, that shit they want to keep to themselves, or a fetish or something like that. You know what I mean? So, if you got a
my fetish is a midget. So no, I just want to throw that joke.
It is. I mean, some people like some people like short people. You know what I mean?
I never had a midget.
And one of my business partners, you know who it is, called me one day. We was out of town, and he had called me. He was in the hotel. Sounded like he was just distraught. I'm like, man, what's going on? He said, Dave, man, I'm going through something right now. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He said, man, I went in my wife's purse. She told me to go in the purse and get something. He said, so I'm digging in the purse. I couldn't find it. Mm-hmm. He said, so her purse got like a little zipper in the bottom. He said, so I unzipping the zipper. He said, man, I found a condom.
Damn.
I said, a condom? I said, whoa. I said, well, it wasn't used, was it? He said, no, it wasn't used. It was just a condom. I said, so you found it? I said, it was in the wrapper. He said, yeah. I'm like, he said, so, man, what do I do? I said, motherfucker, you should never went in the pocketbook.
That and
you should never went in there.
But do he use rubbers with his wife?
Evidently he don't, because when he saw that fucking rubber, that nigga's world had shattered.
I mean, that's some fucked up shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna make you think that there go the privacy right there.
See, it is. See,
that's some shit I don't want to see. So that's what I was saying. I ain't going through the pocketbook. And she tell me, well, you could have just no, because I don't want to see some shit. I don't want to make up something inside an argument. We argue about enough shit.
Yeah, so I'm sitting back. I'm sitting back here trying to tell him, trying to coach him through this shit.
Yeah, but what did you tell him though? Man, what did you tell him?
I said, man, look at it on the right side.
No, okay. And
I said, look at it on the bright side.
What was it? A Magnum?
I don't know what it is. That means she goes somebody to sling it.
Was he mad about that?
I said, look, finding a condom is cause for concern. Don't get it twisted. True. Cause for concern. You should be glad that it wasn't a condom wrapper.
That's like
because if there was a condom wrapper, that
means
that the condom is out that motherfucker, and that bitch was, and she got plowed.
Wait a minute. Ho. They come in threes and more.
Huh?
He only found one. So what other two at?
They're around there somewhere.
So that's how I would be thinking.
Right. See,
so why is only one in here? Why it ain't three?
Yeah. So I mean, so so that's why going through each other's phone and shit like that.
Leave it alone.
I'm against it.
I'm against it too. I don't want to know. Don't ask me. I ain't going to your car and cleaning it out and find some shit. No, no. Because we have people be in their cars, we loan our cars out, all kind of shit can happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hair fall out the air and fall in your car, be blonde hair in your car on your seat.
Yeah.
And they'll find it. Where this come from? I don't know. I ain't been with no blonde chick.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
what the fuck you do with blonde hair?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So see, So I don't go in Cheryl's phone. She don't go in mine, and we fine.
And my thing is, you don't need to know everything.
Nah.
No, I don't want to know everything. I only want to know what I ask. That's it. Whatever I ask about, that's it. But I'm not, because if I ask a certain question, I'm okay with you asking me it back.
Right.
You know, and it's going to be, so if you're like, you been cheating on me? No. You been cheating on me? You know what I mean? You know, so you know they're going to ask you that shit back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so don't ask what you don't want to answer.
There it is. If you don't want the fucking answer, man, if you don't want to find, don't go looking for shit.
Nah, leave it alone.
Yeah. And I just think you guys, I mean, you got to have some kind of trust, man. If you ain't got the trust, ain't no need even being involved with the person.
Right. So.
And you had asked something else. You had said something about what you say when we was eating. Nigga, you said something.
I don't know.
Because we were talking about that, and we had said something else.
Don't start me lying, man, because, you know, I'm single.
Oh, putting your phone on silent.
Oh, yeah. We're going to ask the audience.
Yeah.
When y'all out with your significant other, or even as a chick you just meeting or whatever, do you put your phone on silence or do you turn it over, or both? And see, y'all got to think about it. So we already know the answer, if you got to think about it. Me, if I'm going out with a chick, meeting her, trying to date her, whatever, I don't even bring my phone in the restaurant or wherever we at, because that's one-on-one. I'm trying to get to know you. But if my phone going off and all, she's like, oh, you can answer. And it's another chick that you deal with, that, you know, a friend or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, what you gonna look at her? She see you look at, oh, who's that? And you be like, well, don't even bring the phone in. But women gonna bring the phone in because they want to take a picture of the food they eating and all this stuff. Girl, look at all this. I'm trying to get to know you. So leave the phone in the car. You know.
Me too. I do the same thing. Mine too. I got two phones and I keep them on silent because they ring all fucking day.
I understand the type of business that you in. You know, you got a lot going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Me, I don't have a lot going on like that. But I don't turn mine off. Unless I'm in a meeting at work, then I turn the volume, you know, off. But if I'm going out to meet a chick and we trying to get to know or whatever, I leave my phone in the car. But when I'm going out with chicks that I do know, and so I leave it on because I don't have a girlfriend. You know what I mean? So I don't owe you. If my phone ring, who's that? You can't question me, and I can't question you. You know what I mean? So, but I would think, it seemed like if they turn the phone face down, they hiding something. Yeah.
Oh no, man! In meetings, man, that's what everybody take their phones, put on silent.
No, we ain't talking about meetings.
Oh, okay.
We talking about when you going out with your significant other or somebody you're trying to meet. When you turn the phone down, that's like closing the door.
Right.
The privacy, like you said.
That's true.
I don't want them to see.
See who called.
Don't bring the phone in.
Yeah,
leave the phone wherever.
See, me, I keep my phone on silent because I keep my earpiece in. So when my earpiece in, if it rings, I can hear it ring in my earpiece. And if it's a text message, it reads the text message in my ear.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
What kind of phone you got?
I got an iPhone.
What kind? I still got 11.
I think I got an old one, maybe a 14 or some shit like that.
Shit, my shit older than yours. I got 11.
Yeah, man, how old?
They won't even take mine as a trade-in.
I mean, because I just don't want to be placed in that loud ass fucking ring.
Yeah,
and it's just annoying sometimes.
So I guess on the next one we will ask the next show, is it important that your significant other, the women, know how to cook?
Oh,
Yeah, I like that. I like that. They got to know how to cook.
they got to know how to cook.
They got to know how to cook, man. Come on, Dave. They got to. I mean, we talking about bringing a table,
I think it's a plus.
huh? Yeah, that's something.
Okay, now he said she has to know how to cook.
Yeah.
She ain't gotta cook. She gotta know how to cook.
Yeah, know
Okay.
how to cook. So that means sometimes she gonna cook. I don't expect you. If we both working, you ain't gotta cook every day. Cook some days. We got 7 days out the week.
Okay, suppose she knows how to cook and just don't cook.
That don't help me. That don't help me.
That's fine. Sweet potatoes.
How you like your sweet? Okay, if a woman says she gonna cook sweet potatoes for you, you say you want sweet potatoes, collard greens, and some fried chicken. How would the sweet potatoes be cooked?
Man, I like my sweet potatoes cut.
And like
cut the short way.
like little
Yeah, cut the
octagons or whatever.
like
a
cut
stop
the,
sign.
Right, yeah, right, yeah, cut the, yeah. Yeah, cut the short way to get and it got the syrup in it, you know, the
Circle or whatever.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
but I had a guy that told me that he asked his lady to fix some sweet potatoes, and she made mashed potatoes.
It's not mashed potatoes. It's called sweet potato souffle.
Listen.
Cause they whip it up, then they put the
And
marshmallows
then
on top.
okay, do
and
mashed.
those crushing
Okay,
up.
so what do you call mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
What?
They're not called mashed potato souffle.
Asked this for years though. The difference between candy yams and
It's the same goddamn thing.
Candy yams, sweet potatoes, same thing.
Same
but
goddamn
candy
thing. yams
yams normally cut a little longer, like a half a banana, like and thin.
I don't like my sweet potatoes cut long like that.
They gotta be like a stop sign.
Yeah, they gotta be I don't like them long ass dry ass sweet potatoes. I don't like that shit, man. I like plenty of juice with my sweet potatoes.
I forgot you from the country.
I'm country as hell. So, I mean, I just yeah, they got to be that stop. You say that stop
Stop
sign.
sign. That's octagon.
But if it's whipped, I'm cool with it being whipped too, with the marshmallows.
I had my mind set on sweet potatoes. That's how I like mine with the syrup.
And
Get
just
some bread, syrup it in there. The
Just
bread.
because she whipped it, that was
I didn't eat it.
you didn't need it.
No.
And she
If I
cooked.
wanted mashed potatoes, I'd have got the white ones. I put some butter and salt and pepper on them.
And she cooked collard greens with no neck bones, no fat back, no.
Yeah, it's a learning process.
Oh man.
You know.
Oh man. So, what else we got, man?
And that's about it. We're going to come up with some new shit on the next one. But welcome, Dog, Willie Dog, on to the Kanye conversation. The Mount Rushmore, Travis Harvey, Von Miles, Ron McCain, and Tony Bonds to the Kanye conversation, Mount Rushmore. We need to start giving guys they flowers now. That's what I'm into. I think about when I pass, like, am I going to be able to look at the people that come to my funeral and
You
they
want to
say,
see them motherfuckers?
no, I mean, but you know when they go, somebody come up and they want to have a couple of word stuff, I won't know that they saying those words because I'm gone.
Right.
So my thing is, let's give those guys that's doing things now,
Right.
let them be able to get their flowers now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And what Travis and Vaughn and Tony Bonds and Ryan and them doing right now, they appreciate it. They just for them to be able to say thank you. But when they passed and gone, they can't say nothing.
Right.
They don't even know we saying it.
Right. That's true.
You know, so I like that saying, give them their flowers now. So my thing is, when you see somebody do something good, tell them now.
Cool.
You know,
That'll work.
and, like I got aunts and family members they got money, they got me in their wheels. I'm like, give it to me now so you can see me, you know, enjoy it now. Don't tell me it's for you when I'm gone and then you outlive me.
You just ain't gonna get it, then, niggas.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You know, let me get it now. You know,
Right.
so am I in your will?
Fuck no.
Oh.
Hell no.
Damn. You know,
Hell no, man.
but yeah, you know, you get the flowers now.
Okay, yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that. Yeah, shout out to Travis and Vaughn and RM Tune, Ryan McCain and the boys.
Right.
And you guys support your local tracks. Try to get out to a track soon. And
No,
and
that's
get
real
some good
though.
races.
That's real. You know, put your personal beefs aside. If you think a track owner not doing, I don't know no track that I've been to that's been perfect, and nobody that day at the racetrack had no complaints. So my thing is, if you got a complaint, it's just like if you go to a restaurant, you ask for medium rare and they give it to you medium well, you send it back. So you paying for it. So when you go to the racetrack, if you don't think the track is to your liking, tell the track owner, tell the track prepper. And I would think 99.9% of the time, if you say, man, can you drag it some more? Can you put a little bit more glue down, something like that? They will do it. But when they tell you, no, I'm not doing it, then that's when you don't go no more.
Right.
You know, it's the same way if you went to a restaurant and they say, well, this the best you're going to get. You be like, I don't want it. Like I sent them, did we go to the restaurant before we come here and they're going to give me all drumsticks. I'm like, oh, look at that, man. That shit look the dry as I don't want that. I said, so no flats? She was like, well, I'll check and see. But she already knew they ain't had no flats. So she said, well, I'll see. When she came back, I said, so I take it. You ain't bring me no flats back. You ain't got it. She said, nah. She said, don't worry about it. I said, okay. I don't want that because they look the dry.
Right. When is the next Big Time Mania?
July 25th.
Okay.
Capital Raceway. Terrence already called me and talking about, you know, just promoting it. That's his job to promote it.
Okay.
You know, big time people, they know what we doing. And come on out and support. You know, it's there. Come on out and race.
That'll work. That'll work. So if you got nothing else,
we done for tonight.
okay. So we'll have the race recap for the upcoming races. And by then, there'll be another controversy or some more saga that we can talk about.
Yeah,
but
put it in the comments. That's all you say. Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments about those phones. Should your significant other have access to your phone? Right.
It should not be locked at night. It should not be locked at night. I would like to see this. You know how they have take your kid to work day?
Right.
Take your significant other phone
for
to
the day?
Work. Yeah.
Oh, nigga.
Nah, that's just a joke. Nah, we don't want to start no shit like that. Nah. We don't. Kanye conversations don't want to be known for that right there. That break up a lot of households.
Yes, it would.
You know, so it ain't worth doing that. You know, just trust them and trust her. And
just trust each other.
Yeah, and give them their privacy.
There it is.
You know.
Okay. Until the next time, I'm David O.
I'm King Hater.
And we're Cognac and Conversation, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Yeah. Pour a drink in the glass, like your stick, get serious. When King Hater speak, every take be fearless. David O, give it all facts. Y'all should tap in. No time, grudge racing, we bout that action. Opinions be loud, everybody got a stance. If you nice in them lanes, we gon' know in advance. From the track to the streets, we check every situation. You are now tuned in to Cognac and Conversation.